Okay, hi guys, welcome to another of our Gigfc tutorials. Today we'll be focusing on several freelancer workflow, starting from registration. Now, for registration of freelancer, the first thing you want to do when you come to gigfc.com, first of all, you need to read this information. Dear freelancers, please complete your profile to attract more clients and secure more gigs. Add an about, list your services, and add a portfolio. So I'll be showing you guys how to do all of this because it's very important to give you more visibility. So just click on got it so that this will go off. Now let me show you what that implies. If I scroll down, let's take for instance this very first freelancer here. As you can see, this first freelancer does not have, how do you know? You don't know what they do. There's no description of their profile to tell you if they are a graphic designer, a digital marketer, a web developer, nothing. So there is nothing to show. So it becomes difficult for the employer to know what to do with this particular profile that is blank. So in this tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to make sure that all of your profile setting is okay and all of the things that you need to do as a freelancer on gigfc.com. All right, let's begin. So let me go back to the home page. Now, when you come to the homepage of gigfc.com, you're going to see this interface. Now, if you want to register and join Gigfc, you can start by clicking sign in. But if you also scroll down on the platform, you'll see here, click here to join Gigfc. So you can use this or use the other one. Either of them is fine. So let me use click here to join Gigfc. Now, when you come to joining Gigfc, the first thing you need to put your name. So let me just put a name. Uh, but when I finish putting my details, the next thing I need to do is to indicate if whether I'm an employer or a freelancer. So if I leave this radio button checked here, it shows that I'm an employer. I want this particular profile to be an employer profile, which means that I'll not be able to. Yeah, you can still switch the profile later, but basically this is how you get your base role on the platform. So for this particular example, I'll be choosing a freelancer. Then I have to click that I have read just agreeing to the policy and the terms of condition. I'll now click on join now. And just like that, you've been able to sign up on GigFC as a freelancer. I get this notification that your account has been created successfully, which then takes you to this dashboard. So the first thing you need to know is that when it takes you to this dashboard, you have to verify your email. An email has been sent to you. You have to quickly verify the email and just to allow you to do a lot of things on the platform. So I'll quickly verify my email and come back. So I just quickly verified my email as a freelancer. So that's very, very important. And you see this notification that your account has been successfully verified. Now, the next thing you need to do, which is very important, is to upload an identification document. This part is very important because we want GigFC to be a platform of verified people. We don't want to be dealing with bots or people that are out to scam each other. So we want this particular interaction to be from a human. So the first line of verification that you have to do is to verify your account. So I'll quickly do that and show you guys how to do it. So when you click on verify your account, it takes you to this particular place where you put your name. You can put your phone number. So I'll just put a random phone number. As you can see, the document are finished uploading. You can cross-check all of your information. Oh, I didn't spell this well. So I'll save and update. So one your You will receive this notification that you've successfully submitted your documents. Once we verify, we'll let you know that you've been able to um, upload your verification documents successfully. So you can come back to your profile. You can come back to your profile setting. Now, in setting up your profile, you have to confirm your name. Now, this tagline, this is a very important part. You have to upload a picture first of all, because when you upload a picture, it gives people confidence to work with you, to know that okay, they are dealing with a real freelancer, not someone that is out to dupe them or something. It builds trust when you upload your picture. So I've uploaded this image. The next thing I need to do is to include my tagline. So your tagline basically tells people in a nutshell what you do. So I can say a seasoned, let me just say, digital marketer. So it doesn't have to be one skill. I can say digital marketer and web developer. Now the web, this is like my tagline, and then my description telling people about you and what you do. So you can just say add your description. This is a brief description of this particular person's profile as a digital marketer and a web developer. So your description kind of highlights your skill and what you can do, so that when people read at a glance, they can know what you do and be able to interact with you as a freelancer. So your country, you can choose the country you're joining from. Now the freelancer type, are you an agency or do you work as an independent freelancer? So most times a lot of people work as independent freelancers. So if you have an agency, you can also indicate. Now the states, let me just choose Lagos. After choosing Lagos, the next thing is to come to your language. So most times people speak English fluently in this part of the world. So fluent is usually the option you choose. But for people that are not maybe native English speakers, or they are not so good with English language, you can then indicate your level. So your skill, you choose a drop down. Just choose a collection of your skills. So I know for this particular profile, this is a digital marketer. So you just start typing and you see the skill that you're trying to get. So web development, let's say for instance, the person develops mobile app. So that becomes the skill of that particular profile. Then the language is spoken. You can choose the language you speak. If you speak more than one language, you can indicate it here. Now the hourly rate is usually the amount you'd like to be paid per hour, but sometimes it doesn't really matter because it's on the project budget level that you get paid. Now the next thing is to remember, once you're clicked here, you're on Naira. If you switch it to this part, you're in USD. So the figure you're putting here represents the Naira value. So you can save and update now. Good. So now you can see there's a place for education. There's a place for education. There's a place for experience. You can go ahead and add your education if you wish. Not that is bad. You can put your education, save it and update. You can also add your experience, like as if you're building a CV. Yeah, you can add your work experience and put all of that, so that it gives your profile more flesh, and people want to rate you accordingly from looking at your profile. So that's that for um, updating your profile and adding your profile details. Now, another of the thing you can do is your billing information, but this is usually applicable for when you started earning money. You can put your billing information and how you want your accounts to be paid. So when you start initially, you actually start from 0 naira until you start earning. So when you start completing projects and getting paid, your account balance will keep going up. So let me quickly go to the dashboard. Now in the dashboard, you can see your total income. You can see your withdrawal that you've requested. You can see your pending income. The pending income is usually when you've been hired for a project, but you're yet to deliver the project, so it becomes pending. And then when you've successfully delivered the project, it goes to your main balance. So here at a glance, you can see the number of projects you've completed, the ongoing projects you have, the cancelled projects, the tax that you sold. I'll go over tax quickly, briefly, very soon. And then your ongoing tax, your cancelled tax. And then you can set up your bank account where when you make a withdrawal, this is where we'll pay the money to. Gigfc pays the money to this particular bank account. And this graph here shows your earning history and how you fared on the platform. Also, your payout history also shows here. So you're seeing that this particular profile has not earned anything yet. You can also filter by your pending, your approve, the time, all those stuff, the records you can filter here. So that's that for your dashboard. Now, if you look at this left pane here, you can see the insights. Now, the insight is also your user dashboard, but I just wanted to click it so that you'll see what it is. Is this particular dashboard as your insight. Then managing projects. Now this, if you've posted projects or you're working on projects, this is where you manage it from, which we'll be creating a separate video for. This is where you handle your communication with the employer and the messaging with the employer. Now managing tax, this is where you manage the tax from. If you're creating a tax, this is where you do it from. You can also do it from here. So creating a tax is the same thing as creating a gig. A gig basically tells people, okay, for instance, you're telling people what you do for them. If you're a web developer, you can say something like, I'll build a website for you, and then put all of the information that pertains to that package. I'll be going over how to create a gig in the next video. Also here you can see your notifications. Here if you have messages, if you have disputes, if you have things going on, you will get the notification here. If you've been awarded a project, you get notification here. So you're supposed to be checking your dashboard from time to time to get information. Now if you look at the messages too, if you have conversation from potential employers, it's going to pop up here where you get to interact with them before, during and after a project has been delivered. Also, if you have disputes, this is where you see the disputes that have been raised against you or the ones that you've raised, and you manage it from here. Now, we'll be going to how to create a gig. So you can click on create a gig from your dashboard to start the gig creation process. So a gig is also known as a task on Gigfc, and it basically tells people what you do for them or what they can expect from you. Now, the first thing in creating a gig is to add the title. So let's say the title of this my gig will be Web Development Package. You can name it anything. Yeah, you can name it anything. So let's say, okay, so you can say design and creative. If you want to add a subcategory, you can add. Okay, I think they still need to update web development in the skills part. They work on that. So let's just proceed. We have choosing a country. Mostly people will choose Nigeria because this GigFC is currently based in Nigeria. Now you choose your state. Let's say Lagos. Now the tax introduction is basically what the tax is all about. So let's say for instance, I will design a website for you It can be anything. You can make it more in-depth, as in-depth as you want. But for now, because for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll be keeping it short. Now you can add a tag. Tags basically help people search your content very well. So if people are searching for tags that are related to web development, so when you put the right um, tags, you start to see that when people search, when they search, they will see your tags that you've created. So I've just added one. So let's just say HTML, because obviously you must build HTML. Let's see, fast website development. So there are a lot of tags you can go ahead and choose from there, which helps your tags to be visible when people start searching for it. So click save and continue. Without the verification of your account, you can't post a gig. So the account has been verified now, so we can then save and continue. And also the description here has to be above, the description here has to be above 500 words. It has to be above 50 words rather. If not, it will not proceed. So I've saved and continued. Now when it comes to the tax pricing, you can then indicate the various packages that comes with your tax. So mostly people will have like a basic package, they will have like a standard package, and they will have like a premium package. So it depends on what those packages come with. So you then describe the differences and why someone would want to um, order maybe a standard package instead of a basic package or a premium. So they should have like different um, different values to it, yeah, so that people will know that they are paying higher for to get something better. So you describe all of those things in this description box, what your package, the basic package entails, what the standard package entails, what the premium package entails. So this is where you put all of those descriptions, but you keep it very brief here. Then let's say the price. For the purpose of this tutorial, the standard package, the basic package should be like 10,000. Maybe the standard package will be 50,000, and this will be 100,000. So depending on the different things, benefits that come with those packages, that is where that is how you price them. Again, this is entirely up to you. So the delivery time. So some people design their package around delivery time. So the basic package I might take a month, then the standard package I might take a week. Then maybe let's say the premium package I might take a day. So it depends on you. So this is entirely up to you. Now, if you take this one as a featured package, it pops up better, and I'll show you that later. It pops up better on the view. Now you can add some custom features. Maybe you want to add some custom features and then add a monetary value to it. You can also add an add-on with like things you can do extra. Maybe for instance, if you finish building the website, you will help the person also do like a logo as an add-on. So that's what an add-on is. So it's depending on your niche and your skill, you can design very good add-ons and add a price to it. But for this tutorial, I won't be adding any add-on. So I'll save and continue. Yeah, after saving and continue, do I need to add any gallery? You can add some pictures of your different for the task that you're creating. You can add some pictures. So as you can see, I just added one random image. So if you're going to be building a website, maybe you can put like a flyer of a particular website you've designed. Here you can also put a link to your maybe your Instagram page or your portfolio that shows all of the things that you've done. Makes people want to work with you. So I'm not adding any video today, so I'll just save and continue. Now the FAQs are like frequently asked questions around your tax. So sometimes people will want to pay for these tax. They will have some questions that they always ask. So based on your own experience, You then design questions that people frequently ask. So, for instance, I can just add like, what stack do you develop in? Or wait, I think it's wait. So you are asking questions that you think people will ask, and then you also provide the answer. So let me just say React. Next, JS. It's so let me just put this. So basically the React ecosystem. So this becomes an FAQ. You can add as much as you want. So now, I think after everything, you can go over it and then you submit the task. Now the task has been submitted. Yeah, it has been added successfully. Now we can view the tags. Now, one of the things people always want to know is, okay, I've posted a tags. Can I delete it? Can I edit it? So if you want to edit it, you click here to edit. If you want to delete the tags, you click this button to delete the tags. So this is how you manage your tags. And remember, you come to this place in your profile on the left-hand menu pane. You come here to manage your tax. So you see all of your tax listings, the tax that you've already done. So if you click here, let me just open in a new tab. You'll now see, you'll see how your tax comes up. So this is what the users will see when they are looking at your tax. Um, yeah, so they can view your profile and then hire you depending on if they are comfortable with your tax. So you can see the basic, you can see the standard, you can see the premium, you can see the image that you added. You can add many images. This is the description of the tags. Yeah, these are the tags that you added, which helps when people are searching. And these are your FAQs, the questions and answer parts. Then they can also view your profile directly from your tags. And this is all from your own dashboard. So if I go back home, if I visit the home page, I'll then show you how the outsiders will see, like the site visitors will see your tax. So let me quickly go to the tax listing. You can see other people have already listed their tax, and a lot of them did it without needing any tutorial. Now you can see the tax that we just created now. You can see it here. You're starting from 10,000, which is a basic package. As you can see, iTech Media has already done his own. I will create a stunning social media carousel, and this is his starting price at 24,000. We have Dockers, and um, once the potential employers come to this page, they will go through all of these tax and look for things that they want to hire people for, and then they'll start interacting with the owner of that particular tax listing. So as you can see, this is the tax that we just created, and if we click on it, we can now see the same page that we saw the other time, which is this. And here, so if I was viewing this with an employer profile, there'll be a place where I can message you this particular person, this particular freelancer, and I'll be able to interact. And then when I'm okay with our conversation, I can then hire the person for this task. And then the employer will be prompted to pay the amount that the tax contains. As you can see, it's in naira. So if I wanted to hire this person, I'll pay this amount, but the freelancer will not get the money yet until they've delivered on this package, and me, the employer, have said, okay, this package was done properly. The money will then be released to the freelancer. So that's basically how tax creation works on Gigfc. Yeah, we'll be stopping here for now. Other tutorials will still come up.